What is going on, everybody, and welcome to episode number 52 of the Trading to Glory. It's been a couple days since we've uploaded an episode. That's because I have been very busy with making the squad battle, or the squad building challenge cheapest solutions for you guys, and then also with that Cap Gun Tom FIFA bingo. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. But today, it's all about trading and how we can make coins and what is going on with the market in FUTMAS. So, let's go ahead and hop into it. Let's shoot for 1,111 likes on this episode. That would be absolutely amazing. And also subscribe to the channel if you are new. Now, right now, we just saw the release of a daily FUTMAS squad building challenge. We just saw the release of the daily FUTMAS SBC. On top of that, it's Sunday night for me, so we're seeing squad battle rewards as well. So I think this is a brilliant opportunity to get done with some of these league SBCs that are really overlooked right now. There's a couple that give some pretty good rewards in League 1. We've got like Monaco, small rare gold players pack. That's pretty good. We saw that during Black Friday as a decent pack. A rare gold pack for doing MHSC. Then you get a jumbo premium gold pack, which is a 15k pack for Lyon. And then we get a 45k pack for Marseille, a 45k pack for Paris Saint-Germain, and overall, there's quite a few that actually give some decent rewards. So we're going to be doing some throughout all of these league SBCs within the next 30 minutes, and then we're going to be talking about the market in the second half of the video. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I've gone and done a few of the League 1 Conforama SBCs. The first one is AS Monaco, where we needed 11, obviously. AS Monaco players, a 76 rating and 95 chem. Without a doubt, I think this is worth it. They're very cheap cards. You know, the most I paid for a card was really about 1,000 coins. We're getting them mostly for very, very cheap. Pretty much all of them less than 1,000, and you get a small rare gold players pack, which is, it's essentially half of a 50k pack, so I think it's worth it. Let's go ahead and submit that squad right there, and we've completed Monaco. Then I moved on. I was going to do EA Gingamp, but I thought that might end up being too expensive. But it does give a 25k pack in return. I also started doing Girondins, but the defenders looked really expensive, so I moved on from that. Then I did OM, which is Marseille. This is actually very much so worth it. You get a 45k pack, and again, pretty much all of the players are going to be 1,000 coins or less. So the only expensive player in the squad that I ended up buying was Sakai, but I do believe that you're going to have to pay a little bit more for Thalvin as well, even though I actually packed him there. But everybody else in the squad is very, very cheap, so you guys can pick those up pretty easily, and you're paying about 8 to 9k for a 45k pack there. I'd suggest doing that one if you haven't done that yet. And then we did Paris as well. This one, a little bit more iffy. This one is quite expensive. You're paying for a couple position change cards. Actually, you probably won't need the position change in this exact squad. I moved Ben Arfa to striker, but you could leave him at center forward. You might even be able to leave him at cam and still get the chem, but you put it in concept just to see. This is the squad I went with, bronze goalkeeper, but the hardest part was getting the 80 rating, honestly. That was the hardest part. I ended up having to go with 283 rated in the squad, and then there are also other expensive players, like Mounier is expensive. Lucas isn't too bad. You can get him for like 1,700. The non-rares are not bad, but Yuri actually is a little bit. He's about 1,500. So this squad's going to cost you probably around maybe 15,000 coins, I'd say. If you don't snipe anybody, you could probably get it done for about 10 to 12,000 if you just took the time to get a couple deals on them, especially if you're doing them during this daily FUTMAS SBC and when those packs are being opened. So you get a 45k pack in return, so you're likely to at least get your coins back. So let's go ahead and open up these packs here. Hopefully we can get ourselves at least something to make our coins back. On the 3 SBCs, I probably spent around, I'd say, 30,000 coins in total. So 30k for 2 45k packs and a small rare gold player pack, which is not bad. Let's go ahead and open one of the 45ks to start it off. Let's see if we can get ourselves like an inform or a board drop. Here we go. It's going to be a board drop. What is it, though? English, center mid, Lallana. Lallana for sure. That's not bad, I guess. I mean, 83 rated. He is a cheaper 83 rated, but ultimately, I mean, it could have been like Wesley Sneijder. We also got Rulli and Fabinho, so we got 3. And at the end of the pack, you guys can't really see it here, we also got Sane. So we packed Sane, we packed Fabinho, we packed Lallana and Rulli, all in the same pack. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a really good 45k pack. I was not expecting to get 3 83 rated and a Sane in there as well. So let's go ahead and send the rest of these guys to the club. I'll go ahead and click sell you. And we've got another 45k and a small rare gold players pack. Let's go ahead and open the small rare gold players pack now. Can we get back-to-back board drops? And we can. It's going to be another board drop here. Let's see. Can we get something higher than 83 rated? French. Schneiderlin. No, we cannot get anything better than 83 rated, but that's still not bad. Another 83 rated. Those cards are going for over a K. And then we also got Bayerine, who, although he is only going for a couple K, is still going to sell for some coinage. So we'll go ahead and, you know what, let's go ahead and send those guys to the club, and then we'll send these guys, Cabasel and Mejia, to the transfer list. Last pack, another 45k. Can we get all 3 packs to be board drops here? It's a 45k pack. It is a board drop. 3 board drops in a row. No informs or special cards. But Bastost for sure, 100%. It's always Bastost if it's a Netherlands striker. Another 83. So we got, in total, unless we got an extra 83 in here. Did we get more 83s? No. So we got 5 83 rated in those packs. We also got Parejo. We also got Sane and Bayerine in there. Ultimately, I think we at least got our coins back on those packs. So I'm all right with that. We didn't get any spectacular players, but still decent packs, not going to lie. I think we at least got our coins back. A couple more SBCs that we haven't done yet that are worth doing. One is in the Emmanuel Petit. Now, we've already done AS Monaco. That one was worth it as you get a 45k pack in return. But also FC Barcelona, you get a 25k pack, and it's pretty cheap. I used some players that were already in my club, so a couple of these guys are on loyalty, but ultimately, here's a pretty cheap solution for doing it. All you need to do is get 183 rated ultimately, and I got Mascherano here for 1,600 coins. Everybody else in the squad is going to be about 1,000 coins or less, so that's pretty dope. It's about, I'd say, 10,000 coins, maybe about 8 to 10k, especially if you snipe and get some of these guys for cheap, and especially cheaper if you guys have some in your club. But it's a 25k pack, so you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least 6,000 or 7,000 coins, even if you just discarded everything. So let's go ahead and actually, we got one more. Hold on, I got ahead of myself. We've got one more SBC that's worth doing. It's in the league's SBC, and it's in the Eredivisie. Ajax. Ajax is super cheap now. It used to be a little bit expensive because defenders were about 2,000 coins. Now everybody is very cheap. You can do this squad for 6,000 coins, no problem at all. Maybe even cheaper than 6k. They're all non-rare. They're all going for about 400 coins each. It is a very, very cheap squad to do for a 25k pack. So we got 2 more 25ks. We've had a board drop in every single pack, but now these packs aren't as good as the packs we just had. So I'm expecting maybe to get 1 board drop out of the 2 packs. I'd be happy with that. I'm not going to lie. Let's see if we can get something here. Give me a board drop, please. It's not a board drop. That's a very thin pack. Striker, it's going to be Joseph Martinez. 76 rated. Very bad pack. Nothing in there. Let's see if we got any, like, consumables. Actually, this isn't a pack with consumables. We got Rudy and a bunch of cards that we'll probably just throw into SBCs later. So that's basically it in that pack. Let's see if we can get something decent in the next one. We've got ourselves Premium Gold Players pack. Same exact pack. And it's not a board drop. We used up all our board drop luck in the first 3 packs. We got ourselves Wilshere, Eder, Aquino, and pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing. Sometimes you just get lucky, and that is how it is. We got ourselves a Pastore. I was searching to check his price. This is a day later from the last clip. I was going to upload the trading glory video yesterday, but I decided I'm going to push it back. I didn't have enough content for it, and I wanted to add some things that I didn't last night. But I was checking Pastore's price, and I got a Path to Glory Pastore for 35k, given the fact that that Path to Glory card currently goes for about 44k. I'm pretty happy with that. And now you guys can see we're looking at the Inform, which is about 36k. And ultimately, it's because of the Ander Herrera SBC. Now, you don't necessarily need the Pastore for Ander Herrera, but it does definitely help. But the card that really rose today is Aspas. Aspas 85 and 86, mostly the 85 though, rose for the Ander Herrera SBC. Now we're going to take a look at the leaked SBCs throughout FUTMAS, and we're going to see what's tomorrow and see how that's going to affect the market and kind of predict the requirements. But if you take a look at this Aspas card, we picked up the 85 rated Aspas. We picked this card up for 30,000 to about 32k. The most we paid was 32k, and we've got a ton of those cards. Right now, he's going for about 41,000 coins, and that's just the 85. The 86 rated is about 47,000 coins right now, so we are making bank on that, but we're not going to be selling yet because of future SBCs and also icon SBCs. But as you scroll across here, you can see there aren't any 86s even going up for 46.5. So let's go ahead and do day 4 of the daily FUTMAS SBCs and also take a look at that leak. Hopping into daily FUTMAS SBC, day number 4, we get a 25k pack in return, and it's probably the most challenging of the daily SBCs so far. You did need a few hyperlinks and just a lot of players from the same club, ultimately. The way I did it here is a little bit makeshift. I wouldn't suggest using this as a template because the center attacking mid is actually going to be only on 6 chem, and it's only going to work if you have a loyalty on a couple cards, which I do. I have loyalty on like 5 or 6 cards in this squad, so it's only going to work if you have loyalty on the cards. But you can use this as a template. So what you would need to do, if you guys are doing this from scratch, is you would want to get a Real Sociedad, let's say a Real Sociedad. Let me put him on the bench so we can submit him in a second. But let's go to La Liga. We're going to go Real Sociedad, and we're going to go center back. And it needs to be a gold, yeah, so Navas will work. So as you guys can see, we've got hyperlinks all over the place from Real Sociedad, but that puts this center back on low chem. So what you would also need to do is get a hyperlink between this center mid and this center back. So if there is a Sampdoria center mid, there might be. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go Calcioa, Sampdoria, and just search for their players real quick, and maybe there's a center mid that would work. These guys are not from Italy, so that doesn't work. Any Italians at all? Well, there's not from this team, but let's assume that Prayet was Italian, just for the sake of argument. If you would throw Prayet right there, since he's from the same team, he would actually work at that position. But he would need to be Italian, obviously, because you've got an Italian at left mid, and then, yeah. Or you could just get the left back be Italian. Either way, that works. So that's the way you would do it from scratch and get 100 chemistry, but since I had all these, like a lot of these players in the club already, that's why I decided to do it this way. I could get Bellarabi here for 950, Henriques was 600, and ultimately a very, very cheap squad. So we're going to go ahead and submit this for a 25k pack. There's no possible way we lose coins, but there is, if it's a crappy pack, we could make like maybe 2k back. If it's a really crappy pack, we're still making 2,000 coins. And if we pack something, we'll obviously make a lot more. So let's go ahead and open this pack. Hopefully, we can get a board drop, get some excitement here. Nope, not going to be a board drop. Had some decent pack luck earlier with 3 board drops in a row, but Arnautovic, it's okay, I guess. We'll go ahead and send that to the club. And now let's go ahead and just, let's just go ahead and move on right away to what our investments are for the next SBC. So let me go ahead and pull up the picture here. I actually don't have it ready. It's under leaked. It's under leaked.jpg. There it is. Nope, that's not it. That's it. So right here is the leaks for the FUTMAS countdown. And it's been right. This came out on day number 1. After day 1, this came out, and it has been dead on ever since. So I have no reason to assume that EA are going to change anything, given the fact that they need licensing rights for the, the screenshots, the images that you guys see on their dynamic images, and also that they've probably already done the requirements and don't really want to have to redo them. So unfortunately, we do know every single SBC. So that's, it kills hype, but it also makes it a little bit easier to invest because we know that we're going to see JORDI, ALBA, BAKAMBU, and JUNUZOVIC come out on the Tuesday that this goes up. So with that being said, our investments for Aspas right now is looking great. They've gone up today because of the Herrera SBC, and then they're just going to keep rising, given the fact that La Liga is obviously JORDI ALBA. JORDI ALBA is in the La Liga, same as Aspas. JORDI ALBA is also Spanish, same as Aspas. And JORDI ALBA is a good card, so you're probably going to need something along the lines of an 85 rated team with 2 informs. I'm thinking it's going to be something like that. And if you need an 85 rated team with 2 informs and you need, say, 4 La Liga players and 3 Spanish players, a ton of people are going to use ASBAs, whether it's the cheapest solution or not. Now, you guys know that I upload every day the cheapest solutions, and a lot of the time, it's not by going with some of these higher rated informs. That's kind of how it was in FIFA 17. Now, for the Mkhitaryan one, if you need 3 informs and it's an 86 rated squad, it's probably best to throw in like 1 higher rated inform like Pastore or ASBAs, given the fact they're cheap. There actually is a slightly cheaper 85 rated inform than ASBAs now, though. He's no longer the cheapest inform in the game, and I believe it's from the current team of the week. I might be wrong, though. I might be wrong. I don't believe it's Bonaventura, so it must be from one of the more recent team of the weeks, but he is not the cheapest 85 rated inform. I can't remember who it is, but he's not it anymore. But ultimately, he's still going to be used a lot, because in high-rated teams, he links with Cavani, he links with Verratti, he'll link with 84-rated Falcao, he'll link with Dani Alves, Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, a lot of players from PSG link with Pastore. He also is Argentinian, which helps out a little bit as well. So if you guys are still holding on to investments, ultimately, my point is, if it's a high-rated investment, no reason to panic at all. Just keep holding on to the cards. Eventually, they might be used for one of these SBCs, and you can kind of predict that based off of what league and what country and ultimately how good the card is going to be for each of these. Now, you look forward, and let's go ahead and take Pastore for an example. You've got Meunier, and then you've also got Fabinho, but other than that, there's not too many players that are going to directly affect Pastore's price. But what will directly affect Pastore's price is Icon SBCs. The next Icon SBC could drop this Thursday. Now, it's not confirmed by any means, but it could. And I more so expect it to come out the week after this Thursday, if it doesn't come out this Thursday. So it's only a week and a half away at the most before this Pastore card rises even more and the ASBAs rise even more, and even 83 rated cards like Neto, which I haven't even checked his price in a while, so I might as well do that now. They're going to rise because of Icon SBCs. What FUTMAS is simply doing for us is sort of just taking more cards off of the market. So even though some of our investments haven't risen too much, like let's go ahead and take a look at Neto. He's risen a little bit, but since we got him for 22K each, he's only up to like 25K. I don't want to sell for only 2K profit per card after tax. Like, that's not what I've bought the Netos for. I'm trying to get to sell this card for at least 28K or more for some nice profit. So just be patient. The longer you wait, the less supply there's going to be. And when these next Icon SBCs drop, it's really going to be nice profit for us. So just stay patient. That's my overall point there. Let's talk about some other investments now in terms of these FUTMAS SBCs. Now, we have no idea when they're going to be dropping Icon SBCs. It could be any Thursday. Literally any Thursday they could drop Icon SBCs. But we do know that these are going to be the FUTMAS SBCs unless by a miracle they change them. But for now, we're just going to assume that these are going to be every single SBC left. So let's look at some of these. JORDI ALBA is a big one for our ASBAs investments, and even maybe a little bit for our Pastore investments. So with that being said, keeping our informs for that is big, but something that we haven't thought about in a little while, and I still have quite a few of them, it's going to be Team of the Group Stage cards. These cards haven't been used yet. They were used in FUTMAS SBCs in FIFA 17, so there's definitely a chance. Now, will they? It's not guaranteed, but given the fact that you can get these cards for about 12,000 coins, they're a little bit more now. I was picking them up for about 11,500 a few minutes ago, so they should drop back down. And on bid, you can get them for about 11K pretty easily as well. But you've got some Spanish 82 rated cards right here that could be used in going into the future. You've got JORDI ALBA. You know, that could be used. They could be used for any general Team of the Group Stage requirement. They could be used for David Villa or anybody who is in La Liga like Paulinho, which we'll see in 2 days. We're also seeing BAKAMBU tomorrow, which is the day that this goes up. So we're going to see BAKAMBU. He could have a requirement of a Team of the Group Stage, and that would cause these La Liga ones to go up quite a bit. We also see Felipe Luis on the last day as well, so that's another card that could maybe require Team of the Group Stage cards and cause these to go up. Now, there's a ton of Team of the Group Stage cards, obviously, more than just these single ones. But ultimately, with these Team of the Group Stages, you're picking them up for 11,500. You've got an 82 rated Team of the Group Stage card at your disposal to use in these SBCs. And right now, they are the cheapest special cards in the game. So when you can quick sell them for 10,000 coins and you're picking them up for 11,000, maybe 12K at the most right now, there's no risk, and there's no reason not to be buying these cards. So I just got a snipe on Auer there. I'll go ahead and pick up a Freuler while I'm at it. Couple more investments. I actually did just flip an OTW James Rodriguez. I didn't put it in the episode, but I did flip a OTW James from 106K to 190. Not 190, 106K to 129K, so I made a little bit of profit there. That's where the coins came from, if you guys were wondering. But right now, I mean, just a sniping filter that you guys can use is looking at quality special and just refreshing the market. Now, here's something that I want to show you guys, and I got this idea from I Has Carrot. If you guys know him, he's another trader on YouTube, so you guys can check him out. But ultimately, if you start refreshing the market, instead of refreshing like this, which is what we've done all throughout, all throughout FIFA 18. It's just refreshing like this normally. And you can also refresh like this by refreshing the market just by clicking compare price and going back, compare price, going back, and it refreshes the market like that. But a way that he has found that doesn't get you market ban very often. I haven't seen anybody market ban like this, and I'm not sure why it works, but ultimately you guys can refresh the market by going down 2 and refreshing. Down 2, refresh, down 2, refresh. So for some reason, EA doesn't actually pick this up, and you will not get banned for sniping. Now, I would love to see your guys' feedback, because I cannot confirm whether it works or does not work, because I haven't tried it enough, but so far, it's been working for me. So if you guys try it out and get banned, let me know, or if you try it out and it works very well, let me know as well, because it's been working for me, and I think it's the new best way to snipe cards on FIFA 18. So go ahead and give that a try as well. I completely forgot to record an outro for this video, so I'm going to just ask you guys to subscribe and like the video and comment your favorite part of the video and check out all my other social medias and follow